Dear students, in the last videos we learned some of the basic things about of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, and in it we learn the number of members and how they are elected on the place. And in it we learn in Lok Sabha there are 552 total members, and in Rajya Sabha there are 250 total number of members. And we also learn before going or we also learn any person contesting for the election of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, he or she must be an Indian citizen and he must have completed his 25 years of age for Lok Sabha, and he must have completed his 30 years of age for Rajya Sabha. And we also learn the members of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha are known as members of parliament or MPs. Now in today's video we will learn about the functions of parliament, right? Functions of parliament. And parliament is consists of Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha and president. Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha and president. Now what we will now review their functions. Now formulation of laws. Formulation means to make. Formulation means to make, and we know the members or MPs, they works in the parliament, and it is the duty of parliament to formulate the laws or to make the laws in order to achieve welfare of the people and the objects of the constitution. The parliament has to formulate new laws. It is basic just for the welfare of the people or for the smooth administration. Parliament has to formulate some new laws, and also outdated laws are replaced. Now our constitution, it was came into adopted in the year 1949 and it came into existence in 1950. That time the present situation of our country was different, and on today's date it is different. So the constitution of India is little flexible, and here the parliament can do the changes. These changes are made in some laws, means outdated laws are replaced and necessary changes are made in some laws. The process of the formulation of laws has been described in the constitution. In accordance to the procedure, the parliament fulfills this primary and important responsibility. So first work or first function of the parliament is formulation of laws, and the parliament has a right after the particular procedure they can make the changes in the laws. It is their first or primary and important responsibility. So maybe the question will be, which is the important responsibility of the parliament? That is formulation of laws. Formulation of laws, and only the parliament can do the changes in constitutional laws. Other no one has a right to change. Only the parliament or MPs, after the particular procedure, they can make the change. Now second, control over council of ministers. Control over council of minister. The prime minister and the council of minister are drawn from the parliament, and parliament exercise control over them. So here is an important thing. Parliament, it is made of Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha and president, and the second function is of the parliament, that is to control over council of minister. And in it the members or MPs, prime minister and his council are drawn from the parliament, and the parliament exercise control over them, and the parliament exercise or control over them. These are multiple ways through which there are multiple ways through which this control can be exercised. It is the responsibility of the Parliament to see that the Council of Ministers does not disregard the Parliament and functions under its supervision. So it is the second function, to control over the Council of Ministers, and it is the responsibility of the Parliament to see that the Council of Ministers are doing or does not disregard the Parliament and function under the supervision. So it is the second and very important work or function of Parliament, that is control over the Council of Ministers. Now third is their amendments to the Constitution. Amendments means we can say changes. Amendment means changes, right? So it is the Parliament